So time is of the essence, as always, right? And a lot of people think that I'm a super human being because I've accomplished all these things on a teacher salary with 2 kids. But really, it's just me knowing how to understand how precious my time is. So I value my time so much that I don't let people waste it. Um, I do like my free time in terms of like hanging out with friends and things like that, and spend time with my kids and my spouse. But as far as like those moments of just dead time, I'm productive in those moments in terms of planning. Okay. So here's one of my little books, or this is not my book that I made, but I purchased this book. And it's just a list of things, of goals that I need to do, things that I need to accomplish to finalize some business things that I'm getting into. And it's just a detailed list of what are the things that I need to do to make XYZ happen. And I did this in a matter of maybe 30, 45 minutes, but it does keep my brain on top of things that I need to do. So in the next video or so, I'm going to show you a screen of how my day is prioritized, or how my week is prioritized, and things that need to happen and get accomplished. So I do things in a bite-sized way. So let's say the goal is to write a book. Now, I have to be realistic about my schedule because I work a regular job. So between working the regular job and taking care of the house and taking care of the kids, how am I going to write a book? Well, 1 page at a time. So I might tell myself, okay, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to dedicate 1 hour of time to this goal. And every day I'm going to map out what I'm supposed to accomplish in this goal. So if the goal is to write a book, maybe on day 1, I come out with an outline. Or maybe I give myself a week for that outline. So if my task is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that means that's 3 hours that I have to work on an outline for my book. And I dedicate those 3 hours. But in order to make this work, time has to be precious. So if I'm dedicating that hour, no one else can have that hour. That means my phone is off. That means the kids are busy doing something and they know not to bother me. That means I'm not multitasking with the TV on. I am very committed to that goal of what I said I was going to do. And that's what I mean by time being precious. That's the work-life balance. Because if everyone has access to my time, where's the balance? Right? So it's not just necessarily having the time to myself for self-care. It's also the time to pursue my personal goals, things that I've always wanted to do. Let's say tomorrow I want to learn the flute. Okay, I know I need to buy a flute, right? Okay, first let's look up, how much does a flute cost? Okay, and I don't know about flutes, I just made that up. But if a flute is $450 and I know I don't have $450, okay, let's look at my finances and see what am I going to take away to eventually afford the flute. Okay, now how am I going to take flute lessons? What's my availability for flute lessons? What is the goal? You know, am I going to do it for a year? Am I going to do it until I'm proficient in certain songs? Am I going to do it well enough to write my own songs? What is the goal? So when time is precious and you want that work-life balance for extra things, even if it's just to plan a vacation, it's the same steps. Where do I want to go? Okay, every night I'm going to dedicate 30 minutes of time to researching my next vacation. I'm going to look at how much it's going to cost. I'm going to look at how much I want to spend. What are the activities that I want to do? What's my timeline? When do I want to go? The things that you want to do in life are very possible. And it's not that you have so much to do that you can't do it. It's that you need to honor your time to dedicate to it. And you know that saying, people always say, you know, people make time for what they want. It's the same thing. But everybody can't have your time. So if you dedicate bite-sized moments throughout your week, throughout your schedule, to what it is that you want to do, if it's a goal, you know, then It will eventually happen. You have to be patient with yourself, but you have to value your downtime in that way. Okay. So in the next video, we're going to go through how to manage your time with work, with housework, with the kids, with your personal life, whatever. And I hope that that helps you. Okay. So you can follow along and take notes on the next one if you want. See you there.